Welcome to Khris Wrestling Views here on YouTube.com. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Today I have Byron, aka also known as Little Big Man. Check out his channel, Little Big Man Gaming. It'll be down below in the description box. So check him out. He does gaming like I'll let him tell you when it's his turn. But anyways, then we have Jatori Payne as well. He's been within most of my videos when I first started doing like wrestling reviews. And so I got him here with me today. He's being silent, but it is what it is. So we're gonna I'm gonna let Byron say more about his YouTube channel and what it's about, so you can definitely check him out if you're interested.
Thank you for having me on here. Like you said, come to my channel a little bit, man. Game. I do reviews, I do gameplays, I do all types of things. I do Call of Duty videos, maybe walkthrough videos for like single player games, but I do wrestling reviews too. That's pretty much why I'm here today, because we about to review NXT Takeover 36 actually. So yeah, but if you like that type of stuff, check out my channel, man. Little Bit Man Gaming.
Yep. So you guys, we're gonna get with the first match. Well, we're not gonna talk about that little pre-show match they had on YouTube. But anyway, we're gonna start with the first match.
What was the pre-show match? What was that pre-show match? I didn't see it, but I didn't even know they had one.
Hey, Jatoria, what was that pre-show match?
Like I honestly didn't see it. I'm sorry, I just didn't see it. Like
Said it was what?
I can't. Don't ask me. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I basically went into my closet real quick, and it was it was so quick. And I heard ding ding ding, and the guy got beat up so quick.
Wow. It
was over. I was like, this
must have been a roll up. Yeah. Yeah, it had been a roll up.
No, I mean, he got pinned. The guy got thrown against both sides of the rope, and he got bear hugged. He got bear hugged twice. I seen that much. And then he got like body slammed. And like I said, I walked into my closet, and I wasn't in my closet more than 10 seconds, grabbed the white shirt, looked at the TV, and then he would pin 1, 2, 3. And I was like, hold on. And he grabbed the mic, and he said, this will teach you guys. And Pete Dunne was right next to him. And he said, this will teach you guys not to mess with me or challenge for my belt.
Wow.
But then he walked out.
But the first match on NXT Takeover 36, we had LA Knight versus Cameron Grimes. Of course, Ted DiBiase Sr. was out there as well. So basic little highlights of the match. LA tried to use the title, but Ted DiBiase ends up, throwing it to Cameron Grimes, and then he was distracted. Then Ted DiBiase gets in like a little punch onto LA Knight. Then after then, you guys, that's when the $1 Million Man ends up putting in like a sleeper on Cameron Grimes. Cameron Grimes goes for the what's that move called? To the moon or something like that. The finisher he did.
Yeah, to the moon. Stomp. Yeah. Basically, like it's a bootleg coup de grace, if you will.
Yeah. But Cameron Grimes ends up winning the match and becoming the new $1 Million champion. So, what are you guys' thoughts about that? I will let you guys go first.
I felt like it was good, man. It was a decent match. NXT is known to put on decent matches, man. They are known to put on some good matches, and this didn't disappoint. Was it the match of the night that I was looking for? no, it certainly wasn't the match of the night, but it was the decent match. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the little storyline about how Cameron Grimes was the butler to LA Knight, and you saw the build up to him being frustrated and wanting to break free and just basically get payback on LA Knight and possibly claim the $1 million championship. So it's good. It was a good match. Overall, I had no problems with it, man. It went exactly how I predicted it was gonna go. I knew Grimes was gonna win, but just because I knew didn't hurt the fact that it was a good match. It's a good match. Good way to start off NXT.
Okay.
Me personally, like he said, NXT is a place. No disrespect, that's where the $1 million belt should be. It's more for a gimmick belt. It is a legendary belt because that's where the $1 million belt came from. The WWF of his era of the $1 million situation. Now, I think he's a great. He could become a good wrestler or a great wrestler in time, and this is a stepping stone for him. If he takes his chances and uses gimmick to push forward, I think this is going to be a great start. And the match in I give it a five, maybe a 5.5.
Okay.
It wasn't no. Oh yeah, I'm going to say this is the match that took the whole show. Like
Oh
you
no,
said.
definitely
No,
not.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
well, me, I have to basically with this match. I mean, I have to say, like I said, I agree with you guys. It was pretty decent to say the least. Wondering what's going to be the next step for LA Knight. Going into NXT this Wednesday, 8/7 Central. I wonder if he's going to try to fight Cameron Grimes one more time or something like that. But we're definitely going to have to see. But new $1 million champion, Cameron Grimes. So
Okay.
Yeah.
congratulations to him.
Yeah.
Second match of second match of the night we had, you
Think
guys.
the feud is over?
I don't think it's over. I don't feel like it's over.
Nah. I feel like there's at least one more match between Grimes and LA Knight. I don't think it's over though.
Unless LA Knight tries to fight Ted DiBiase, but Cameron Grimes ends up stepping up, to face him again. But you know how that goes. It's always
Right.
it's always another redo. Second match of the night we had, you guys. It was for the WWE NXT Women's Championship. Raquel Gonzalez versus her longtime friend Dakota Kai, that's always been by her side. It was a lot of back and forth throughout the match. So basically, uh, it was like some move slammings. Was a Chingona bomb off the top rope. Um, but but yeah, and
Yeah. It was the match itself. I expected the way it was going to be like. Raquel Gonzalez is like I said before we started this. It was she's like a China, if you will. Like she's like a powerhouse big woman. So you're gonna have that big woman slash big man spots. You're gonna have her taking shots, especially because it was a smaller competitor like Dakota Kai. So you got her taking shots that sometimes she shrugged off. Like that one part when she got hit, I think Dakota Kai kicked her and she was just like, "Come on, keep coming, keep coming." So I'm like, those are stuff I expect from this match.
oh yeah,
So in a sense,
what about that
no,
flip?
go ahead.
What about when she was trying to like flip, but she ends up getting like she flipped on top of her head, almost broke her neck.
Oh yeah. That's I guess it looked like Raquel was going for a power bomb, and Dakota Kai did one of her usual. I forgot what they call it. They call it like a stinger kick, whatever she does when she backwards kick you, and it looked like Raquel accidentally let go too soon. So she let go, and Dakota was basically like in the air trying to come down and catch herself, but she came down on her head. So she, they did a little spot where she got to roll out the ring, gather herself back up. I'm like, yeah, because you kind of was probably dazed a little bit because you can see the impact of the head. Now it wasn't, thank God, it wasn't dangerous, like to where it was an injury. But yeah, she kind of knocked herself into a daze a little bit, so she had to get herself together. But other than that, the match was pretty good. I'm not gonna say it was the best Raquel Gonzalez match I've seen. That match could have definitely been a lot better. If I were to give it ending, I wouldn't say it was a 5-star match. It was more like a maybe 4.
No, man. No, man, I
maybe
can't
a
give it a
4.
4. No, I give it a 3.
Can't give it a 4.
I give it
Okay.
I give it a 3.2. I give it a 3.2.
You know what? Fine. You right.
Yeah.
That was more. It was more like a 3. It was more like a 3.
It's another
To
match
be
I can
honest,
get.
I don't even think that match should even got booked. To be honest, I'm sorry. I was trying to hold my tongue, but Khris brought it out of me. That match shouldn't even got booked. Not as a pay-per-view match. If they were going to book it, maybe they should have booked that on a regular TV match.
Yep, like this Wednesday.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
wait.
Is it 2? No.
Match, that should have been
Tuesday. It's Tuesday, actually.
Tuesday?
And
I thought they said it was coming out Wednesday. I didn't know if there was doing the Olympics on or not. Wait.
Yeah, I gotta recheck that. I didn't.
Shoot. Yeah, because they did promote a match where they're gonna have Legado del Fantasma versus I'm trying to get that team name out my mouth. I can't say it.
Hit Row,
yes. And I was sworn they said Wednesday, but who knows?
It could have been like I remember what you're talking about. I remember seeing the little advertisement because they both cut, or Del Tasman actually cut a promo. I don't think Hit Row cut one, but they cut one on Hit Row, and then it did say something about this coming week they was gonna have. But I thought it said Tuesday. It could have said Wednesday.
But go ahead, Jatori, what you were saying about the Dakota Kai and Gonzalez match.
They should have had old girl, the one that came out that at the end of the match. That should have been the booking for tonight.
Oh yeah. It was Kaylee.
Is it Kaylee Ray?
Yeah, Kaylee Ray.
Kaylee Ray, that's the name. That should have been the booking for tonight.
Yeah, true. But they had her debut.
Small girl, she had no chance against. I literally looked at that. I was like, man, this is a waste of time. I was like, you guys really must not have nobody, or something must be going on in NXT. I don't know what's going on, but something's going on that they don't have somebody to face that old girl.
Right. Yeah.
But you just cut half the roster. That's like,
that's what's going on. They cut half the roster.
They cut half the people. Like, you don't have nobody to face her because there's nobody there.
Yeah.
And then the people that want to face her, she's too rough with them because Amber Moon wants to face her. I know Amber Moon wants to face her. She's too rough with them.
Yeah, but I don't know
that
where.
That girl's right.
I just don't know. Well, I really don't know what else to say. About Raquel, but guessing Dakota Kai's gonna be moved to the main roster. I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, she's definitely going to the main roster.
Yeah. Next match, you guys, which was one of my favorite matches of the night with all this. Man, I tell you, Walter versus Dragunov. Throughout this match, you guys, just some highlights, some pointers, what you want to know about the match. Dragunov, German suplexes Walter. Dragunov hits a senton off the top rope. Walter catches Dragunov for a sleeper. Then there was a shoulder tackle while Walter was had his back turned trying to get up, but he just came out of nowhere, just blasted him with with the freaking tackle to the shoulder, and I was like, wow. And then there was like a splash by Walter. Walter looked like Walter almost tripped over the rope trying to fall.
Hmm.
And then that's when Dragunov slapped the. I mean, I don't know if he slapped his neck, y'all, or what.
It looked like he slapped his neck, and then he went for like the Canyon Cross elbow to the back of the neck. I could be wrong though, but it looked like he slapped, then he went for the elbow to the neck.
Basically, what we trying to tell you is, if you after this, you need to go look up highlights of this match, because it almost looked like they were about to snap each other's neck.
Yeah, for sure, for
like
sure, for
Yeah.
sure. This was a grueling, very grueling match. Like, wow.
Now that match right there, 1 out of 5 stars. I can give that match a 5.
Yeah, now this one really was a 10-star match. I literally, because at the end of the match, I literally had to text him. I was like, man, it looked like he was so sick of this man. He almost snapped his neck.
Man, that match was better than any other better than any other matches that were on SummerSlam on yesterday night.
Oh yeah, for sure. At least half of SummerSlam wasn't as good as that match right there.
No,
Hands down. Like, I don't think nobody could argue.
Even that Johnson Roman Reigns match couldn't even touch that match.
Yeah.
No, but
I almost choked on my chicken. He tapped out so quick. He was like, "Blood, realize you shorter than me, and you almost snapped my neck."
and Walter was champion, like, was it a year or was it 2 or something like that?
It had to be.
What they say, 838 days or something like that.
Yeah, it had to be 2 years because he broke Pete Dunne's record. Because Pete Dunne was 683 days. So I think Pete Dunne almost had it for 2 years. So I think Walter did have it for 2 years, if not 2 plus, 2 and some change.
2 and some change.
Yeah, it had. I won't say it was he did, obviously he didn't make it the whole 3 years, but it was some change involved too. I think it was a little over 2 years.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's true. Also, you guys, it was great to see Dragunov become the new United Kingdom champion. Well, NXT United Kingdom champion. Wonder what is next for him. I don't think there's going to be a rematch between Walter and him. So maybe Pete Dunne may fight him or whomever. We're just gonna have to find out on NXT UK, or maybe we'll hear from him this week on NXT. So next match we had, you guys, which was Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly in a 2 out of 3 falls match. The undisputed. I think it was like the third. I think this was the third match, right?
This was the main event, but yeah, I think this is like the third match in a row they had, right?
Yeah. But yeah, then it was, so basically the highlights of this match, you guys, it was Adam Cole tried to hit a sunset flip, but Kyle O'Reilly sits down to pin Adam Cole. Then Adam Cole, he ends up winning with the second fall with the knee to the back of the head on Kyle O'Reilly. And then Kyle O'Reilly ended up winning by the first fall. And then so the third fall ends up coming up, you guys, where the steel case was lowering down. And then that's when Adam Cole just snatched up Kyle O'Reilly and then really just beat him down. The cage was trying to lower, but they stopped it. and then they end up, fighting through that. Adam Cole ends up handcuffing Kyle O'Reilly to the rope, and start super kicking him and saying, "I the one that created the undisputed era," and so on and so forth. You guys, you know what Adam Cole normally says, and then that's when Kyle O'Reilly did like the heel hook, really tightly, you guys, onto Adam Cole, and Adam Cole immediately tapped less than like freaking 10 seconds. So your winner of
Yeah,
this match was Kyle O'Reilly. What are your guys' thoughts and opinions? I'm gonna go first. I felt like this match was definitely a pretty good match. 1 out of 5 stars. I can rate that match a 3.8, to say the least. It could have went on a lot longer, but they definitely did push those two superstars, at their limits, and I'm just hoping to see more from Kyle O'Reilly, and wonder where's Adam Cole going to end up, you guys, because his contract getting ready to expire. I think it's next week. It's either this week or next week, you guys, because they said at the end of
It
August.
expired after this match.
I would
it
expire
expired after this match.
Yep.
Oh, well,
Oh,
damn.
that's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be interesting.
That's why they. But that's what they claimed. They said the only reason why they had this match is he extended it for this match. After this pay-per-view, it expired.
Gotcha. Makes sense. So, what are you guys' thoughts on that match?
I agree with you. Like, I agree that it was like a 3.8 star match. It could. My thing was the third fall. We all knew it was gonna go to a third fall. They wasn't about to have one or the other beat on 2 straight times. We all knew it was gonna get to the steel cage match, but I was disappointed at how quickly that steel cage match ended.
Right.
I was expecting that steel cage match to go on just a little bit longer than it did. Like, I wasn't expecting to be crazy long, but at least what I say, at least another 10, maybe 15 minutes at best. Get it, but it went. I don't know. It felt like that was the part of the letdown. But the first two falls, that was probably like the best part of the matches. Kyle O'Reilly did take a nasty bump of them chairs. Adam Cole, like, what I think he threw it from the top ropes on top of those two chairs that he had in the middle of the ring.
That had to hurt.
Yeah, and that had to hurt. Like, that had to.
Yeah, hit him on the spine. Yeah.
Yeah, that I don't care how much professional wrestling training you got to take falls and stuff. There's no way you could fall correctly on two chairs like that and not hurt. And that looked like it hurt bad. But yeah, I enjoyed like the first two falls. The first two falls was actually that was the best. Like, I was into it. Like, the best. That was the best two, hands down. The best two first falls. But it's just like I said. Like, my only problem with it was that steel cage match. A steel cage match in itself by itself is supposed to be a marquee match. That's supposed to be anytime somebody's in a steel cage match, that's supposed to be like a damn near main event like it was. And it's supposed to be a long, good, drawn out storytelling match, and it wasn't that long. I didn't find it. I didn't think it was that long, but it was still a good, that's how I feel about it. It was still a good match, just wish it would have went a little bit longer.
I agree with him totally. It seemed like when they were in the steel cage match, it seemed like you might as well say Sasha Banks and Bailey was in steel cage match. To be honest, Sasha Banks, when Sasha and Bailey was in the steel cage match, that was more gruesome than their steel cage match.
Yeah.
There was more pain in that one. So I would literally give that match 2.5.
Oh shit!
I'm sorry because it was so predictable. Everybody knew what was going to happen. It was predictable.
Right.
Very predictable.
Let's go ahead and
I like to point out too that little inconsistency of how he was in the heel hook And we all saw that he could have clearly just, it wasn't like he had to even stretch his arm out. He could have grabbed that kendo stick, was just like, get off
He didn't
get off
even,
me.
like, he didn't even put no effort to get out of it.
It was like that's the part I was just like, wow.
He could
just,
have.
oh, you in it. They did a little dramatic. Oh, he about to tap. I thought he was gonna grab it and use it. He just tapped. I'm like,
and it wasn't like his leg was getting beat up on all night. He just tapped.
right.
Oh man, that was a real funny ending. But I want to go ahead and get I want to get to that main event though, which really only lasted about 15 minutes. It was some botched parts in that match, you guys. Samoa Joe
for sure.
Samoa Joe versus Karrion Kross for the WWE NXT Championship. So basically, you guys, throughout this whole match, Samoa Joe kept pulling his pants up. He kept on pulling.
Oh man!
Every time he did like a move, or Karrion Kross had him like in the cross jacket, he gets back up, and Karrion Kross had him like this, and Samoa Joe comes back and he go pulling up it. He was like, as Samoa Joe was trying to get Karrion Kross out, he was pulling up his pants. I'm like, how many times he's gonna do this? And then even though he did like the that little insecurity kick in the corner on Karrion Kross, I didn't expect. I thought he was gonna pull up his pants again, but it was so funny. And Samoa Joe was like sweating like the first 3 minutes of the match. I'm like, dang, he's already sweating. But even though Samoa Joe did win the WWE NXT NXT Championship, I just still can't believe of how much Samoa Joe kept pulling up his pants. He won by the muster buster, you guys. But I'm just gonna let you guys talk about this. We got 6 minutes remaining right now, you guys, before this ends. So go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna make it quick. It was the match I wanted to see, because I wanted to see how they was going to basically send off Karrion Kross. Him putting up his pants, for me, it just took me out of the match, because it was like, at that, if somebody got me in a chokehold in real life, I don't care if my pants is falling down. Like, I'm trying to get myself out of this, and it just didn't make the match seem real. Like, he just, oh, I'm in the choke. Oh, let me put my pants. Okay, let me get back to, like, no. Oh my God. I was just like, and then it was like, okay, I gave you the first time, and even the second time. I get it. This is like your first match back in like a year and a half, almost 2. I know you're gonna be tired. That you could tell he was catching his breath. It was just like, but dude, you did it like at least 5 or 6 times. I counted 6 times, but it went just like you said. He hit this move and he became the NXT champion. So I give it a solid 3, just because it made me laugh. I give it a solid 3.
I do too. The Tory.
I love Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe makes me laugh, but the thing is, I was looking forward to the match so bad, because I was mad that he went out of action when he was called up to the WWE, and so I was looking forward to it. But my thinking and process of being a sports player and all that is, okay, since you've been out of action, take some minor matches or something like that before you get to your pay-per-view.
Right.
This dude don't do none of that. He gonna jump into the major match with Karrion Kross so everybody could clown him. Cause I know I clowned him, because I see you huffing and puffing, sweating like crazy, walking down to the ring. I'm clowning you, bro. So I see you sweating and your pants falling off you, and you saying you gonna beat this dude up. Karrion Kross was just beating him up all around the ring.
Exactly.
throwing him around like he wants the match over with. He's like, bro, I want this match over with, man. I don't want to even be here no more. I was like, Samoa Joe, look, he wants to get this match over with, but you got to pick your pants up. So it almost looked like Karrion Kross helped himself up to the top of the ring post.
Because he knew Samoa Joe
Samoa
fans
Joe
were
couldn't get him
gonna
up there. So I'm like, I was like, Samoa Joe, I don't even think you really earned the belt. I think Karrion Kross forfeited the belt over to you. And he just made it look like it.
He said, man, you need that belt more than I do, apparently.
Yeah, I really think he assisted him. Hey, I'm gonna give you grandpa's sister on this match, bro.
Man, that was crazy. Who will
I'm gonna give him a three on assist points. I'm sorry. That match that's funny. I mean, Samoa Joe is a great wrestler. He needs to get back in shape. That's all it is, and get some new shorts. Because when I seen him come into the industry, I said, "Dang, those are the same old shorts that he always wears."
Yeah, yeah, especially when he was an Impact Wrestling, when he was on TNA, when they had it back early in the years when he fought AJ Styles, and yeah, he used to always wear those. But
that might be the same old shorts. Who knows? That's probably what it is. The elastic might be, stretched out. Who knows?
Yeah. Name two superstars, you guys, of who could be the next two challengers to face Samoa Joe. I
think Pete Dunne.
Okay.
I say Pete Dunne and Kyle O'Reilly. If not, if that's only if Adam Cole is done. If Adam Cole is truly done, and he is either go to the main roster or he's just done with WWE, then it's Pete Dunne and Kyle O'Reilly. But if Adam Cole is there, then I would say Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly.
Okay, sounds about right. Y'all stole my answers, but it's all cool.
Great minds think alike.
Yeah, true. So you guys, that is it for WWE NXT Takeover review with Little Big Man Gaming, also known as Byron, Jatori, Payne, and then me, Khris, with Khris Wrestling Views. Tomorrow night we got Sorry O Raw coming on. Not really looking forward to it, but
me neither.
It is what it is. But I guess that's it, you guys. Thank you guys for watching Khris Wrestling Views here on YouTube.com. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And also, you guys, don't forget to look down below in the description box for Little Big Man Gaming's YouTube channel. And I'll see you guys in my next video.